Hi guys, welcome back. I'm just filming the short intro for this video of making your own planner inserts. I use the program Word to make my planner inserts that was in the prior video of my Filofax planner review, planner setup. So I'll link that below if you haven't watched it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it'll help a lot of people to make their own, and yeah, so let me know if you like it and if you want more videos about planners, because I'll definitely do more. So enjoy. See you guys later. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to first go to Word and open up a new program, and it'll be a publishing layout view. If you didn't see that, I made it bigger, and then the first thing we're going to do is change the document format to a size for the Filofax, and the Filofax size is 3.7 to 6.7. So you can make a new size document just by going in there and pressing the plus sign and adding it in. I already made one, so it's already there. Make sure it's portrait. And then I'm fixing the margins. So the margins, the top margin could be 0.2, just something small. The bottom also something small, 0.2. The left will be 0.2 also, and then the right will be 0.5 because that's where 0.4 because that's where our punch holes will be. And then you see I pressed mirror margins, and you'll see that it'll be like a booklet, so every other one would be on the inside the punch holes, so it's easier to punch. Okay, I'm zooming in. Now the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna add a box. One of the things I'm doing is I'm gonna make it look like an Erin Condren vertical view. This is my weekly insert, so it'll be a Monday through Friday. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So you gotta put in the rectangular boxes, and you just go into that little sidebar, and it has a bunch of shapes, but it's a pretty simple box. You see how they're filled with that blue color? Well, you have to double click, and when you double click, you can get rid of all that. It's also already with a shadow, so you gotta make sure you take the shadow out, because you can tell later on it just won't look right. Yeah, you click that up there, and then you take the shadow out. That's what I did there, and then I grouped it. So you just click on each item, and then it's easier to handle because they're both together. So now I am doing washi. I did find this website, thecottagemarket.com, and they offer all of these for free, where you can actually download them. And it's probably much easier than what I'm doing here, but I didn't know that. So I went into preview. I downloaded, I went into preview. I went onto the toolbox. I clicked on that little wand, and you just kind of like drag and slide your mouse, and it'll turn pink. And whatever's pink will delete. But what I'm doing here is I'm just deleting all of it. I just went to the other toolbox, and I just grabbed a rectangular shape, and I'm just deleting everything. So this is just creating a transparent background, which means there's nothing behind it, so it's easier to use on our Word document. Here I am trying to crop it, and then I cropped it and I renamed it so we can use it later on, and I put it on my desktop. So then I'm back on the document, and I am going to place that, I believe, on the top, because that's what I like to have. I'm just reshaping it, making sure it looks decent. I know it does look like washi, so it's like cut up on the side. when you double click an image, it'll come up with a bunch of other things like filters and all that. I'm just making it transparent here so that the words that I write on top are easier to see. And you can make it as light or as dark as you want. So what I'm doing here is I am going to color the header of the box, of the rectangle, and I'm going into fill, and I just found a light pink color that I liked, and I filled the box just like we unfilled the box before to make it white. So here I am going to group, the rectangle is already grouped, so I'm just going to copy and paste because then they'll be all identical. Wow, what a concept. So yeah, and then I will copy and paste again, and I will do it for the rest of the page. So now I am selecting all three of them and we're grouping them. So you right click, you press grouping, and you press group. Then I am going to copy and paste them ×2. And those light lines, they help you align them to keep everything straight. So that's great. And then I'm just resizing a little bit, but now I'm going to change the color headers because in the Erin Condren planner, they usually like a gradient of the same color, or I'm pretty sure. So I am selecting all the top 3 headers of the middle one. I'm going to more colors, fill more colors, and then I am just searching for a color that is not darker than the light pink, a little bit darker than light pink, but not too dark, so like a medium color. And again, it's fill, more colors. Click on fill, more colors. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Just select the top 3 headers and press fill, more colors, and then I will choose a darker hot pink coral color. Whatever you fancy. And yeah, that's the 3 colors and the different gradients. So now I'm going to add text, and I press just the text box, and it'll make you drag and drop to open up a little text box. And here I usually put the week of May 15th, blah, 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 May 16th, whatever it is. So you just double click on it and you look for your font. I found a lot of free fonts at freefont.com or something like that. I'm using the font Bromello, and it's a really nice font. I really like it. And there you go. I'm centering it, making sure it looks decent, making it bigger. And like I said, you can find tons of different fonts online, and they're free and you download them. So now I'm going to do the days of the week, and you'll see that I actually wanted them not inside those boxes, but on top of the boxes, the rectangles. I keep saying boxes. The rectangles, I wanted them outside of the rectangles, even though I'm trying to fit them in this shape right now, but I changed my mind later. So sometimes it's easier to just take it out of the document and put it on this little side wooden table. That's a great thing about the publisher view. I like that. And so I wrote the day of the month there, and then I do the same thing for day of the month, the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I group them together. And I'm ungrouping there, don't pay attention to that, because sometimes you'll see me grouping and ungrouping the whole time. And you'll see that I moved everything down. I resized the rectangles, the vertical rectangles, so that I could fit the days a week on top, because I like that look a little bit better. And yeah, that's that finished part. Now I am going to, I'm just playing around to see what's visible, making sure that they have all the lines. And then I think I decide to grab the washi tape from the top, copy and paste it, and put it like as a decorative thing on the bottom. Obviously you could find another washi tape, another decorative situation online, and there's tons of stuff. That way, I guess, you know, you kind of save and not buy stickers. I mean, I know some people love it. I mean, I'm sure I would love it too, but for me, I just feel like stickers, I don't want to spend so much money on that, but it seems to be a little bit more affordable to just put a little bit of more decoration already on the sheet. So I'm just resizing here and making sure it looks just right. So at the bottom you can put whatever you want. On mine I usually put like making sure that I take my vitamins to check off. But here I know that a lot of people are very worried about drinking water, so I found this water droplet thing. I just put in water PNG, and PNG is a document that doesn't have a background. It's a transparent background. That's why you just see the raindrop and you don't see anything white behind it. So what I did was I resized it and I grouped it for 3 times 3, and I grouped 3 of them together, so that's why there's one big box with all 3 of them inside. And then I made sure I had 8, and then I regrouped them again to be all 8 together. And then it's so much easier to move. And you know how we're supposed to have 8 cups of water daily, so that's what I put there. And I just put it underneath in that little space. I mean, I've used all these things, like, I know it seems tight. To me it seems okay, unless you're like, you know, very, very busy person. But for me, this was enough space. I liked it. And I'm just doing more resizing and trying to figure out where to put it. Copying and pasting just makes life so much easier to have all of that there. So that's that. So now I am gonna group everything. You just click on the item, press shift, and click the other items, and just keep holding shift down, and it'll all keep it together. It'll all be selected. Select all, kind of. So I can copy and paste it, and it'll be like a template for our next sheet. And here I am just changing the days of the week to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you'll see later on that I will make a different column for the weekend, because the weekend is a little bit less scheduled. And you saw I have now only 2 boxes for the weekend, and one will be Saturday and one will be Sunday. I am adding a banner, and again I just go to the shapes toolbar and I find a banner shape, and I put the weekend banner on it. And here I am trying to match it with the color of the raindrops, the little water drops. So you'll see what I do. I go to fill, and then you just press on the dropper. That was really fast, I'm sorry. You just press on the dropper and you go to the color that you want it to be, and you click, and it'll change it to that color. So now you see that the raindrops kind of match the banner. And that is, let's see, what are we doing now? That is what we have now, as of right now. I reshaped everything, and I made sure that everything was kind of even. You have to do a little bit of math here, because if you want to be precise and you don't want anything to look so uneven. So I did have to do some math, but the sizes will be on the side. I will tell you everything that I did. So now I am putting in the punch holes, and if you just saw what I did before, I just went to the ruler and I just clicked and dragged. There's that teal line that comes down, and that's just measuring from the margin. It helps you measure. So I just created a shape. It was a sphere, same as before, taking out the white, taking out that blue color, making it the lines black and everything. So this is the wrong measurements. I actually had to fix it a couple times and I finally got it. So you'll see how it looks like. Again, I had to do a little bit of math, and I will post the distances of each punch hole. Yes, I got that serious with this. And that is the finished product, and as you can see, I think I'm double checking that everything is in the right, every punch hole is in the right place. No one wants a wrong punch hole in the wrong place. And I'm doing that with the ruler from the top. You can also get a ruler coming in from the left side. You just have to. Now I am selecting all of the punch holes so that I can group them together and copy and paste them for the next sheet to make it easier. Group. Then I am dragging it over to the next sheet. Again, I am going to use the teal ruler so that I know how far the first punch hole is from the top of the page. Yes, I did get that. Serious. Yes, I did. Only seriousness. And that is the finished product. I think we did a good job. Then I am going to save as, file, save as, PDF. It's easier to print as a PDF, for sure. So now I am going to find my project, open it up in PDF. In Acrobat I have. And I will file, print, and you have to make sure that everything is in the right settings. Make sure it's in portrait. When it says click on multiple and you press 2 per pages, make sure you have that, and also make sure that it prints with the border. Now if you feel like you're good and you don't need that, then that's good. You must have a really good sense of straight lines, but I don't, so that's why I did that. And now I am printing. I am putting just a sign for me to know which way I put in the paper, just in case, because printing can be tricky sometimes. So my paper is double-sided, so the back side is pink and then the front side is white from this angle. And then we have our inserts are printing one-sided. I'm sure I can do double-sided on my printer, but I just did not have time to figure that out. And then I will, it depends on how your printer feeds, but my printer feeds that way, so I will put it in this facing up. And you'll see how I do it. Yep, just facing back up. And it will print on the other side. Of course, I tried it more than once, so you probably will have to try more than once to get it right. And those printed out correctly. You know, right side up with the punch holes on the right side. And that is our finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe and like, leave a comment if there's anything I could do better, or if you want to see more planner videos, please let me know. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.